What is a catalyst? 1. A catalyst is a substance that speeds up a chemical reaction without being consumed in the process. It works by lowering the activation energy required for the reaction to occur. In industry, catalysts are widely used to increase efficiency. For example, a Haber process for ammonia production. An iron catalyst is used. In petroleum refining, catalysts help in cracking hydrocarbons. Catalysts are also essential in producing plastics, fertilizers, and even in car catalytic converters to reduce emissions. They help save time and energy while improving yields, making them essential in many chemical processes. 2. What are some uses of temperature in chemical industry? Temperature control is crucial in the chemical industry. It affects reaction rates, yield, and product quality. For example, higher temperatures often speed up reactions, but too high may cause side reactions or decomposition. In exothermic reactions, temperature must be controlled to avoid runaway reactions. In distillation, temperature is used to separate components based on boiling points. In crystallization, cooling helps from solid products. Maintaining optimal temperature improves safety, efficiency, and consistency of chemical processes. Industries use sensors and thermostats to precisely monitor and adjust temperature throughout production stages. 3. Why is temperature important in a chemical reaction? Temperature plays a key role in chemical reactions. When temperature increases, particles move faster and collide more often with more energy, which usually makes the reaction happen faster. However, too high a temperature might cause unwanted reactions or decompose products. On the other hand, lowering the temperature slows things down, which can be useful to control sensitive reactions. In industry and laboratories, keeping the right temperature is essential to get good results, ensure safety, and avoid wasting energy. That's why temperature control is a major part of chemical processes. 4. How is a thermometer used in a chemical experiment? A thermometer is used in chemistry to measure the temperature of substances during experiments. This helps chemists monitor and control the reaction conditions. Since temperature can affect the speed and outcome of a reaction, knowing the exact temperature is very important. For example, if a reaction needs to happen at 60 C, a thermometer ensures it stays at that level. It also helps to avoid overheating, which can be dangerous. Digital or alcohol thermometers are common in labs. Accurate temperature readings ensure safe, successful, and repeatable experiments. 5. What are halogens and their uses? Halogens are a group of elements in group 17 of the periodic table, including fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and astatine. They are highly reactive nonmetals and often form salts when combined with metals. Halogens have many industrial and medical uses. For example, chlorine is used to disinfect water, fluorine is added to toothpaste to prevent cavities, and iodine is used in antiseptics. Bromine is used in flame retardants. Due to their reactivity, halogens are essential in making plastics, medicines, and cleaning products. 6. What is nitrous oxide and its uses? Nitrous oxide NO, also known as laughing gas, is a colorless gas with a slightly sweet smell. It's often used in medicine as an anesthetic, especially in dentistry and minor surgeries, because it helps relieve pain and reduce anxiety. In the food industry, it's used as a propellant in whipped cream canisters. Nitrous oxide is also used in car racing to boost engine power. However, it's also a greenhouse gas, so its environmental impact is a concern. Despite its nickname, nitrous oxide must be handled with care. 7. What is a chemical reaction? A chemical reaction is a process where substances, called reactants, change into new substances, called products. This involves breaking and forming chemical bonds. Signs of a reaction can include color change, temperature change, gas production, or precipitate formation. Reactions are all around us, like when iron rusts, food digests, or fuel burns. Chemical reactions follow the law of conservation of mass, meaning matter is not lost or created. Understanding chemical reactions helps us make medicines, materials, and energy. 8. What is an acid? An acid is a substance that releases hydrogen ions H when dissolved in water. Acids have a sour taste, turn blue litmus paper red, and react with metals and bases. Common examples include hydrochloric acid HCl in stomach acid and acetic acid in vinegar. Acids are used in industry for cleaning metals, producing fertilizers, and manufacturing chemicals. The strength of an acid is measured by its pH. With strong acids, having a low pH safe handling is important because acids can be corrosive. 9. What is a base? A base is a substance that releases hydroxide ions O in water or accepts hydrogen ions. Bases feel slippery, taste bitter, and turn red litmus paper blue. Common bases include sodium hydroxide (NaL) and ammonia NH. Bases are used in soap making, cleaning products, and neutralizing acids. Just like acids, the strength of a base is measured by pH. Strong bases have a high pH. Bases can be caustic, so they must be handled with care. In chemical reactions, acids and bases often neutralize each other to form salt and water. 10. What is pH and why is it important? pH is a scale used to measure how acidic or basic a substance is, ranging from 0 to 14. A pH of 7 is neutral like pure water, below 7 is acidic, and above 7 is basic. pH is important because it affects chemical reactions, biological processes, and product quality. For example, enzymes in our body work best at specific pH levels. In industry, controlling pH helps ensure proper reaction conditions and product stability. pH meters or indicators like litmus paper are used to measure it accurately.